while. It'll end embarrassment for you.
Why have you practiced it? Anyway. Oh. Okay. City.
Of course, Hein, one of the new characters for KOF 14.
And I think in this version, he's pretty strong.
They buffed him up as of the most recent patches. He's Howard's butler.
How villainous could you get? You have your own butler.
That is one heck of a household you run if even your butler could fight like that.
I think that's part of the resume requirement.
Must be able to fight.
Do you have superpowers? Yes.
Alright, Gore values just
missed the maximum combo.
Slowly eating away at Draven Midtown's health, and that is the game.
Win by dive kick by Jav. Gore values. I think JAV means just awesome video games, maybe? That's what I think.
We'll have to double check on that, but that's the last I heard.
Yeah, that's the last I heard. So shout outs to Gore Values and the JAV team.
And of course, thanks to many thanks to SNK for lending their support.
Oh, definitely.
For this event and making this possible, by the way. And because of that, you've managed to pull every KOF player in Metro Manila out of the woodwork.
That's actually a great feat.
Because, okay, we'll admit, it is summer. Most of us would like to stay indoors.
Yes.
But since this is happening, we're all crawling out of our respective houses just for this.
It's a pretty impressive turnout for both games, actually. So really happy with the turnout.
Yeah, we love a mix of old school and new school. Yep.
There we go, Mix Up City.
98 is 20 years old. It's effectively old school.
Literally old school. So far, we've yet to see any significant damage with Joe. Oh, guard crush!
Beautiful guard crush.
The Ash special.
If you don't try to match him at his own game, Ash is just going to send you into guard crush.
You need to do the Bare. Be part of the Church of Bare. Let's go, Barney.
And you've got your defensive options here. Granted, you gotta spend meter,
but still,
still that should get you in a safer situation.
Why save up your meter if you're gonna die anyway?
Also, gotta hand it to the entire KOF series. Ooh. This is one of those games where a whole bunch of moves across the roster have some pretty good auto guard.
Yeah.
So yeah, make use of that.
And as we saw with Draven Midtown, okay, ODG. Oh, missed it! And
he's gonna
with the proper punish.
He's gonna pay for it.
Okay,
guard
keep yourself. Okay, nice mix-up. Goes for low and chases the roll. Ooh! Out of guard, sir.
Not quite.
2 hits.
One hit could do it.
No problem. Go. Poke City. Gets poked in the head instead. So far, Nelson is doing all the work.
Are we going to see an OCV? Given that Gore values Nelson is sitting on very little health right now. Just a little above 10%.
And 1 meter. Okay, there we go. Nice confirm.
All right. It's all on Draven Midtown's Clark now. Can he do it? He's got a lot of meter to work with.
I think if you play Clark right, it's very possible.
Well, not exactly a lot of meter, but a lot of stocks to put that meter in. All right, nice air-to-air.
Gets the corner, but fails to connect with the max mode combo. Nice 5D.
Not a lot of mileage out of that max mode activation.
But still, he still has the lead. Okay, oh, nice.
Just getting in there. Slowly. Okay, methodically.
Using Clark's good norm. Oh, no! Wow, Ash Ash with the flashy combos.
Capitalizing on that,
Mistake. Oh my gosh.
sending him into yellow health. This is looking bad for Draven Midtown because he's still got
He still got a full health Shanae. And Shanae is also a strong character.
someone who also benefited from the recent patches.
Yeah, definitely.
We've been seeing him a
Oh
lot
no,
more.
his life. He might get chipped out. Okay.
Guard
Was
cancel
terrible.
blowback.
Oh, there we go.
But runs
The
right
cheese.
into it.
Ash cheesed it out.
Still impressive showing from Draven Midtown.
Yeah.
Knows his grapplers.
That Clark play was actually very great. He utilized Clark's normals fairly well. Unfortunately, he was not able to clutch out against JAV
And then
Gore
Ash,
values.
well, Ash saw the opening and just capitalized on it.
That was a very, very classic display of how to punish whiff moves.
And that is pretty much classic KOF or vintage KOF for
Yeah,
you.
definitely.
You find an opening, you touch him, and
Capitalize
that's it.
on that. Only in KOF 14, you just have to press a lot more buttons.
Yeah,
a lot more
just,
for flashy combos.
Especially later in the game, you got more meter to work with.
Oh, yeah.
One snap of your finger, and half your health bar is gone. Very timely.
Wow,
very,
very timely with craze right now happening worldwide.
Yes. So if you happen to be walking out of the theater right now, I know that. Just head on over to the music hall and watch all this KOF action.
Yeah, we're
that's
just exactly outside the theaters right now.
happening. Yes. We are going to move along with the bracket for the remainder of the day. And the actual end game for this, the top
Oh my
three,
gosh.
is happening tomorrow.
Someone's forcing it. And yeah, it's happening tomorrow at around 2, maybe? 2:30 p.m. maybe?
I believe.
Yeah, I believe so. So, stick around. We'll have KOF even tomorrow. We'll even have casuals, I think, tomorrow. So, if y'all...
if you want to learn a KOF, want to get into it,
this is the place to go to tomorrow. Or even right now. We'll be closing at around 9 p.m. anyway. So
yeah, we've got space for everyone.
we've got casual setups even though we're having a tournament right now. So
Yeah. And I
everyone's
like
welcome.
that. I like that our setup feels so homey.
Yeah.
There's a couch. It's not individual seats. Not gaming chairs.
Yeah. You sit with your buddy. You play. Feels like you're at home.
It looks like my setup at home.
Oh yeah, really. Oh yeah, I remember. I went there.
You've played on my couch.
It's that exact color of your couch.
That exact monitor.
Oh,
Even that exact monitor.
it's basically a piece of Billy's apartment.
Yes. Except the pretty red and blue lights. I kind of want those now.
Complete experience.
Who do I ask to buy those?
Ask Adrian maybe.
Yes, those are some really nice lights. I'm not quite sure if I have the space for them anymore.
Oh, so up next we'll be having Maman versus Peter, I believe.
Yes, that is Peter. That at this point, you kind of recognize him thanks to that
The man bun.
and the yellow shirt.
The yellow shirt.
So
As he was up there on stage for 98 earlier.
North Mall's very own Pablo Peter. I think I've lost count of the games that this guy is good at. Whenever he shows up, he's just usually really good. So, yeah, they're getting into it. I am seeing a Love Heart
Oh, wow.
up on deck
Love Heart and the Bogart brothers.
together. All right.
I guess there's a reason why his handle is Terry Hudas. He really likes that Terry play. And I guess in the recent patch, I'm not sure if
I think he's been brought back up
Really?
just a bit.
just a bit.
Because version 1, Terry's what's that? Burn Knuckle was safe on block.
Yeah, I remember that.
So safe on block.
Just do it. Right?
No repercussions. Now you got to be a little more careful about
you need
using
more
it.
finesse. Okay, goes for a power combo.
All right, Love Heart still very potent character in the right hands.
That 2C though, so good. The range.
Oh yeah. And there goes Poppable Peter's King. Still got mature and Iori on deck.
That's still a pretty strong team, but let's see if Terry Hudas could capitalize with this Love Heart.
Terry
Oh,
Hudas,
nice one.
also from North Mall.
Yeah. It's basically you need to go to North Mall to level up your game in KOF here in the Philippines.
It's basically, we're not surprised. Anytime that there's a KOF tournament,
There's bound to be
expect like 40 to 30% of it being North Mall
Mall
team
players.
kills.
ooh. Gets rid of Love Heart. Fairly high health. Probably been full health.
Yeah, they're pretty even at this point. Moving into the second round. No, the third round.
Ooh, nice punish on Mature's slightly safe move. Forgot what it's called. Oh, wow.
Just punishing the Rekkas with a
Punishing the Rekka in between Terry Hudas. Okay, raw activation. Really now? Another punish on the Rekka. Terry Hudas showing proficiency with the punish.
He knows his gaps.
He
He
knows the
knows where to
gap.
punish.
And I think you need that to fight mature players because most likely if you don't know how to fight mature, she's gonna pressure you all day.
It's yeah, it's Rushdown City all day.
Right, let's see how Peter's Iori fares. Okay, there we go.
Activation into Scum Gale.
Ooh, doesn't finish the Rekka. Oh, fails to capitalize with the hit.
Could have gotten max mode off of it.
Yeah. Okay, power gauge, right? Oh, wow! That was the big brain strats.
He had that ready. He had that ready.
Okay, there we go.
This might be the round.
This might be it.
And that's it.
And we have Andy up next, but Iori has probably less than half of his life coming in the next round.
And that round did take some time. About 43% of it left.
Ooh, wow!
And
confirmed.
that's quickly going away. Not quite
Not
a
quite
kill.
enough. Ooh!
Gets clipped by the elbow.
That was a very active elbow right there. Right, first score goes to Terry Hudas. And we'll be having member select.
Who is Peter switching to this time? Of course, Terry Hudas locked into his chair. Oh, Love Heart.
Really? Oh. Is he gonna show how to truly play Love Heart? Or? Ah, goes with mature.
Let's see.
Again, we are at PGF Summer Assembly. This is the Neo Geo World Tour 2. Thank you for tuning in.
We're not starting off with a mirror right away. Peter keeping Love as his middle character.
We might see Love Heart early again. Peter already half life.
Let's see if the switch is going to make a difference. Alright.
There's a hit. Oh, missed time.
Peter definitely wants to dictate the rhythm of this game.
So far,
Trying to keep Terry away, and then come in when he wants to, or when it's company.
But so far, Love Heart has
so
been
too
doing most of the work for Terry Hudas, and Peter needs to overcome this play. Let's see if the mirror is going to serve him very well in this regard.
Of course, Terry Hudas with the blue Love Heart, and probably
We
Peter
should have a counter for how many 2Cs we'll see in this match. Oh, there's
like
one.
at the bottom of the screen. Gets nothing out of that.
Nice, confirm.
Into the super.
Into the step.
All right. What's it gonna be?
Full on footsies.
Probable Peter with a life lead. Terry Huda still has a lot of meter to work with.
I think they could
Almost getting his third stock.
Ooh, there. Triangle. Ooh, just the tip.
And going straight to the super. Looks like that switch is paying off for him.
Problem 1 solved.
Still
And
does have
problem number 2.
He has to go through both the Bogard brothers.
Doesn't
Hard
want
cancel
any.
blowback.
Doesn't want any of Love Heart's shenanigans. Okay, punish. Step. That's the pressure.
Just like that, you lose about what, 35%.
For 1 meter, very, very conservative.
Very economical.
Yeah, very economical. Oh, the
And it
classic. The Terry classic power wave to super.
So far, all of the Buster Wolves that Terry Huda has been doing have been finding their mark.
Yeah, 100% hit rate.
He knows just
there
when to
we go.
use it. Into the
Sends
super.
the meter.
Still could be anyone's game. Guard cancel blowback to relieve some of that pressure.
Right, easing his way to. Okay, there we go. 2C. 2C, my brother.
Just when I was about to say that the clock's ticking down, Poppable Peter takes the round.
All right, Andy.
Of course, Poppable Peter still has an Iori on deck.
Oh, nice. He was able to punish the 2 slashes. And another.
And of course, Poppable Peter still working to cause as much damage to Terry Hudas' Andy.
And take as much time as he
Just
can.
you know, soften him up for Iori.
Tenderize the meat.
He's also
Oh, whoa!
going
This is gonna
for the-
hit.
and it does.
He saw that maybe he jumped. Okay, very. Love Heart did her job.
Yes, my work is done.
Iori, you finish it. But let's see, maybe Terry Hudas.
Not if Terry Hudas has something to say about it.
Okay, carefully blocks the taco.
Considering he did pretty well against Poppable Peter's
This might
Iori
be it. This might
in the
be it.
previous game.
Oh, no,
Not quite.
Okay, there we go. So far the switch has been very beneficial for.
We are at one
Peter.
apiece. Is Terry Hudas
Oh,
gonna
play
stick with-
again! Wow.
Yeah. Just when I was about to ask if he was going to stick to his lineup or switch members. Here we go, going right into the next game.
He believes in his team. Maybe we could see Peter's mature. Do some significant damage to Love Heart, maybe?
But it's the other way around, pretty much.
Not yet. Not
Terry's
quite. Not quite.
Love Heart doing significant damage.
Oh my god, this might
Poppable
end
Peter.
it. And okay.
It is a perfect.
No need to chip. Just one light kick.
Starting off this game with a perfect. Okay, Love Heart mirror incoming.
Peter's Love Heart needs to bring this other Love Heart down. And quick.
And he's doing it. Definitely is doing it. And Love Heart definitely solid. Because, yeah, you can get that much damage from just one stock.
And it's relatively safe. The only punish I believe for this is if you project the 2 slashes, just roll forward at the first slash so you could punish. Ooh, nice, rolls away
Even
from the
then,
2C.
you'll have to be quick about it.
Yeah, you need to have you need to be really, really quick.
Because the recovery on that second one is pretty small, I believe. So
Yeah.
by the time that you're done rolling,
need
she's ready to meet you out of that roll.
The punish for that 2 slashes is kind of predictive. You need to predict it at the right time. But still, Peter's Love Heart did the job.
Now she's gonna see if she can do the same to Terry. To Terry's Terry.
Yeah. Terry, who does Terry? Or are we gonna see another Buster Wolf connect right in the face?
Given that he has a pretty good batting average with those Buster Wolves, yeah, I won't be surprised if
Raw
we see
activation, very peculiar. Oh wow, head straight for the super.
taking off a chunk of damage.
Okay, there we go. 100% connect rate
Knows
still.
when to do it. He sees the short hop.
Both patiently finding their mark, and there we go. He finds it. Steps on him.
And the cool thing about Terry Hudas, he knows just when the short hop reaches its apex,
Yeah.
its highest point, and just goes for it.
Perfectly spaced, perfectly timed.
That reaction time, that situational awareness is something I'm really digging right now from Terry Hudas.
Hallmark of actually real good KOF players. Ooh, and the step.
Terry Hudas needs to do something if he wants to keep on living. Because at this rate, Probable Peter's Love Heart is, indeed doing all the work.
He still has to deal with Iori, but no more
That
chance
is
for
pretty much
that.
We're not seeing Iori for this round
Love Heart.
and for the rest of the game. Probable Peter,
Very solid showing right there.
and all it took was a switch to Love Heart.
Love Heart.
In a way, he's kind of smugly wanted to say, like, you think you have a Love Heart? You think you have a Love Heart? Let me show you.
Let me show you.
Let me show you how it's done.
This is the power of Love Heart.
Oh, definitely. Okay, we are continuing with more KOF 14 action here at the PGF Summer Assembly, all part of the Neo Geo World Tour, like this banner behind us says. And once again, thank you to SNK.
SNK.
By the way,
for
celebrating 40 years of being around as a game company. So more than just KOF and their fighting games, if you might notice, they have a collection that's out of some of their earlier arcade output, and it's a nice little time capsule.
Oh, definitely. If you're really into all the previous KOF games from the 90s, 2000s, it's very, very prudent of you if you get that collection. It's very, very worth it. Nostalgia is going to shock you in the face.
I'm all about game preservation, especially if if companies like take the initiative to just release their older stuff and just have a record of it available for
current gen consoles.
Because we like old stuff. We like looking back on history.
Plus, these old games are actually really solid. They've aged very, very well and are still. It's still fun to compete with these games. Hey, you.
Yes, yes. To the guy who just had to walk behind us.
Who had to pass behind us.
Of course.
Don't do that.
Of course. Oh, okay. It's fine. Our friends are talking trash about him. They're giving him a good
talking to.
Yes, a good reprimand. You, sir.
You, sir. You need to go to the corner, face the wall.
Yes.
Oh, is that ET?
Yeah, looks like we're getting into it. ET is on deck, and who's he going up against?
Normal. I think this is game. Is this game? Yeah, this is game.
Yeah, Lobo Morten versus ET.
Right, let's go. Barney colors again.
Yeah. I'm doing my best to not hear the Marnie voice in my head.
Okay, there we go. Solid combo. Wow, I did not know that OTG. And the
Tearing him apart.
was punished accordingly by ET.
It's basically that one sequence in Jurassic Park. One of the T-Rex is
Just
going nuts.
and look at this.
Do you
team.
remember though that if anyone actually decided to, we lived in a different reality where Jurassic Park was made today, especially after all those discoveries saying that dinosaurs actually had feathers. It would look like the entire series would just look a lot funkier than this.
Oh wow. Lobo Morte doing significant damage to Barney.
Use of that Hienzan.
And he's gonna get about 80% life after this. Oh, versus Maxima.
And good on Lobo Morte for canceling the Hienzan into his super, because I've been trying to do that during our casual.
Yeah. You were keep on missing that
yeah.
input. And now you get redemption through Lobo Morte.
I'm happy by proxy to see that actually pulled off.
And wow, if you notice, ET's team is
All
Team
grapplers.
Autoguard.
Especially Maxima.
Maxima of all people. And Maxima dealing the final blow against Kim. Lobo Morte. Oh, Oswald.
Oswald.
Everyone's favorite Gramps.
And of course, a character that ET has been cleaning house with.
I hope we see ET rock out with Oswald there. Ooh,
Well,
nice
if you want to
confirm.
see him rock Oswald in this particular match, Lobo Morte's got to take him out first.
Wow, spicy combos.
So I would say, yeah, that definitely in this game, Maxima is the mayor of Autoguard City.
Yeah.
With, let me see, who would be a good candidate for vice mayor?
Auto guards. Maybe Dinosaur.
Yeah. Yeah, Dino's a good one.
If you remember that
We saw that happen earlier.
with Gempoid's auto guarding Terry's climax. That was just a spectacle. And with that, we have ET winning the first set.
Okay. Lobo
Member
Morte
select.
heading straight into member select. Who's he going to switch it up with now?
He's gonna go. Oh.
Okay. Kim, Terry, and
Okay,
Robert.
he's gonna try zoning out these big boys. Let's see if that decision pays off.
Let's see if he's still going to keep Kim on point.
Decisions.
Yep, Kim's going on point.
Oh, mix-ups. Member select mix-ups. Order. Okay, there we go. Robert.
There we go. All right, second game.
Oh no, he's not Barney anymore. This may be a debuff.
Now that's the actual color of the Jurassic Park T-Rex.
That's more better representation of the actual dinosaur. Ooh, failed to connect with him. I guess he doesn't have meters. And wow, a reset.
Taking a bite right out of Lobo Morte.
Nice, goes for an anti-air. Fails to find his mark though.
Nice jump in from ET.
And come back to the corner.
Just savagely tearing him apart.
ET, everybody. Evo 2017 champion.
All right. So Lobo Morte trying to play the zoning game. Just coming in when he thinks it's safe. Then again, given that you're up against Dinosaur with ET at the controls, when is it ever going to be safe?
Yeah. Oh, fails to capitalize with a max mode combo.
He's still got it going. He's got probably one more shot at an EX move. Got him. Oh. And there it goes.
One crack shot that did not hit.
It goes into max mode again.
Ooh. Oh, nice crack shot. Hey, no confirmed to max mode.
That could have been the round.
Yeah, that could have been it. This is gonna haunt Lobo Morte definitely right now.
And
could have ended
ET's
it.
got enough.
What a juggle.
And the tail to end it.
That was very unfortunate for Lobo Morte to seal the deal, the round earlier. Let's see if Kim is able to do a reverse OCV.
Kim on anchor. He's got 3 stocks ready to go.
Oh my gosh! Auto Guard City. Okay, nice. Okay, there we go.
It's ET and his trio of grapplers. Are we gonna see Don't Wake Daddy?
Oh my god. I hope so. I hope so.
As okay, considering that we are doing this here in
Ooh,
Manila,
wow! What?
Okay.
That was a reset.
Daddy is awake.
He's very much awake. And he's putting the stop sign. Oh, anti-air. Oh, wow, nice.
All right, nice ends on. But that is going to be it.
This is going to be it. Yeah.
And that is indeed it.
E.T.
Daddy's awake.
Proving a point with the big boys.
And of course, okay, considering that we're doing it here in Manila, Philippines, Don't Wake Daddy, I guess just a bit of a language lesson. I guess it's wag gisingin si Itay.
Wag gisingin si Itay.
Yeah.
Translator note.
Yeah, that's yeah, little translator note
TL
at
note.
the Don't Wake Daddy.
Don't Wake Daddy means in Philippines.
But yes, the sun is going down as the lovely twilight hours here in Pasay.
Our matchup versus the sun rays are now.
It's at least getting cooler. Of
Yeah.
course, this is PGF Summer Assembly. You got Geo World Tour here. We've been rocking KOF 98
earlier.
Our top 3 just happened on stage once again. Congratulations to ET for taking that. And you've got a Filipino representative going to the finals.
He's going to fly to, I believe, US. I think.
Yeah,
that's
the US. That's where it's happening.
Where the finals is happening.
So that's all happening later this year, of course. Geo World Tour is going to have a whole lot of stops, more than I think, because I see that every few days they announce that there's going to be another stop. SNK is just really pouring it all into this one.
And props to SNK for keeping the community alive, for supporting every scene as they could. Very, very great job, SNK. And thank you for dropping by the Philippines.
And thank you for supporting us. It's Macoconut and Sugar Daddy 5278.
All right. Player 1 is Sugar Daddy. And Macoconut.
Macoconut.
And I believe Billy's happy right now. Vanessa is going to be stun combos.
Why are you exposing my character bias?
The people need to know.
This is a team that would make Sugar Daddy's team would make me and his second character would make Adrian happy.
Oh yeah, Angel. Okay. Starts up with a wall slam. Sugar Daddy so far commanding the corner.
Still pretty even in terms of life.
Okay, nice sweep by Coconut.
Both of them playing tall boys.
The range on these limbs.
Of course, Maxima, the mayor of Auto Guard City. Do not try to interrupt him in the middle of the move.
It's not gonna be pretty once you get to. Oh, whoa. That's very dodgy.
Okay.
Oh, wow!
I always speak too soon. Just when I was about to say that, hey, this round is moving at a very deliberate, more controlled pace, suddenly
something happened.
Sugar Daddy just brings out the damage.
That's a very advanced commentator's curse right there.
Yeah. It's a reverse commentator's curse, because the thing I want to say just gets taken away from me.
And let's see if Athena proves to be formidable opponent for Sugar Daddy's Maxima. Okay, night confirm. Ooh, this is gonna be big.
That is quite the punish.
Half the life. Oh, another reversal. No fear.
Basically, Makoka going.
Ooh, wow! Very, very technically dodged.
That's not gonna phase me. However, Sugar Daddy still with a lot of life to work with.
Okay, teleports out. Oh no, that was a command throw. Maybe
there's
a misinput.
There's enough leg room here for an OCV. Should Sugar Daddy will it into existence. It's auto
Would
guard.
you want that? I'm pretty sure you want to see Vanessa.
It's auto guard all day long.
Good maximum. Coconut needs to work with all that meter though.
Okay.
Very, very
trying to get in there.
Intensive. Okay. Doesn't find his mark.
Rolls out of it.
And nice. Goes back.
That's the sweep. Tries to
oh wow! Reversal wall slam.
Coast to coast.
Ah.
Gets the damage. Sugar Daddy still trying to get a lot of mileage.
It goes for the beam.
No escaping from that, but the damage has been done.
Yes, definitely. He's gonna get up to half his life.
Coconut's got his work cut out for him. He needs to get through Angel, through Adhel, and then through Vanessa.
That's going to be a hard job. But let's hope that... Oh, okay, there you go. Wall slam. Burn the meter. Burn the meter. There we go. Significant damage. And whoa!
That could have been it.
And goes for a low. And this might kill. Okay, not that. Oh no!
Goes straight into it.
Climax.
Sending...
Fan service.
You didn't exactly need to end off with that, but if you want to send a statement, go ahead.
That's how you do it. Spend the 3 meters.
Yeah. Moving into our second game is are we gonna see a switch?
Switch.
Oh,
okay,
we are
seeing
it. We are seeing member select. Of course, Sugar Daddy locked into his team.
He can change the order, of course.
That's the very least.
Still picking with the Hyder.
Hyder,
Oh,
King.
Goes for King.
Okay. Interesting pick. And he's still going with Maximum.
The boys. These are his boys.
Alright, so
Maybe King first?
Hyder on point. Hyder, King, Maxima.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Sugar Daddy, for putting Vanessa on point.
Oh. We're not gonna see stun combos with 3 meter, right?
Not at this rate. But hey, still a lot of damage. Still a lot of damage there. The most advisable place to put Vanessa in is Anchor. Give her all that meter to work with, and she will punch your lights out.
Ooh, wow. Just barely dodged that projectile.
Yeah, one of the few drawbacks. Yeah, stubby normals on.
It's gonna
mostly stubby normals because she does mostly punch.
Plus, very, very hard time to get in. But once you get in, it's gonna be a world of fun for you.
And it's at least I definitely find her as one of the easier people to combo into max mode.
Because she has the multi-hit normals.
You have a lot of breathing room.
There we go.
Here we go. Keeping
Goes
him
for
in
the
the
corner
air.
and goes for a low.
And it keeps on going.
What's the setup? Goes for okay. Sweet.
Tries to go for the mix-up in the corner.
Oh wow! Quickly gets back into the corner.
You gotta love that that dash right there.
Dash punch. Goes under the projectile. And another projectile. Vanessa dealing with all these bullet hills.
Except, of course, he got Maxima to deal with at the end. So maybe, just maybe, making the switch to Vanessa has been a lot more interesting for Sugar Daddy. Just getting all this damage this early in the game.
For 1 meter.
And hey, we did.
Wow! He's styling.
I'm a very happy fanboy right now.
This guy right beside me.
I'm taking notes. I'm taking mental notes. I can't exactly bust out my phone and start typing stuff right here because I need to watch the match anyway. They call it.
Don't worry, we have the tapes.
Yes, we will be watching this later.
Okay, fakes the boot.
Tries to go for the uppercut. That's blocked.
Let's go. Goes for the weaving. And goes for a low again. Fails to capitalize with the reset though. Yeesh.
Okay. The coconut trying to make use of that jumping C. Not quite finding its mark. And getting punished on the way down.
This is some solid.
We might see stun pretty soon, especially with this kind of beat.
Okay, there we go. Here we go with the stun. And starts with the boot. Oh, yes. Thank you, Sugar Daddy, for giving us this great display of Vanessa play.
Yes, I need to high-five this man right here.
I think he heard us, that we want to see Vanessa, and he answered accordingly.
We willed it into existence, basically. All right, so we are moving along, and of course, if you are anywhere near Mall of Asia, and you're watching this live via stream, just drop by.
All right. Oh, this is going to be spicy. ET versus JAV. Gore Values.
Winner semi-final ET. Gore Values.
Of course, Gore Values, one of the local fan favorites. This is going to be one intense match.
Whenever any kind of KOF tournament pops up, expect him to be there.
Yeah. Expect him to be one of the top players.
Consistently strong finishes at all the KOF tournaments that we've been having as of late. Let's see, we've had even in games that are even in non-KOF games, he's also been doing pretty well. So yeah, he is a force to be reckoned with, and he is going up against ET. Can't wait to see how this turns out.
And when I was talking to Gore Values earlier, he really wanted to have that one casual set with ET earlier. Unfortunately, he hasn't been able to play with ET, so this might be...
This is his chance to play him.
Yeah, this is his chance, and he might be hungry for a win.
Let's see how this turns out. Of course, Gore Value is one of the regulars of Gamepad.
The passing players.
It is, I would say that probably next to North Mall, Gamepad's also got a good congregation of KOF players.
They have a pretty good mix of KOF players over there, so that this is going to be interesting.
All right, well, we are getting right into it. ET rocking Clark, Diamond, and Antonov.
Wow, Antonov, big boys again. Ash put to the corner very early, and another auto
into backbreaker.
So far, ET's been steamrolling Ash. Gets a low.
Okay, Ash trying to mount an offense right here.
Okay, goes to max mode. Carefully blocks everything and dodges the guard crush.
Defense coming from ET.
He knows the matchup. Oh, perfectly placed.
No, sir, you aren't going to mix me up today.
He knows the match.
And Nelson, okay, if you do not know how to deal with Nelson,
he's gonna mix
you
up.
You are going to have an unpleasant
bad.
Time against him. Okay, we're having a, well, yes. On winner's side, interesting lineup of matches. We also have Possible Peter going up against Sugar Daddy in just a bit.
Yeah, after this, man. So far, oh no,
the way things are happening.
In the corner. Goes for the dive kicks.
Getting a lot of mileage out of those dive kicks. However,
he's back in the corner. Oh, I was about to say he was great for catching that other command throw, but he ate another command throw afterwards. Oh no!
Okay.
The dive kick.
Still showing signs of life. Takes out ET's Clark.
And now we have Daddy up next. 3 stages of hell. JAV Gore values. Can he do it?
He has his.
Oh no, the earthquake. Very timely in the Philippines since it's been earthquake country.
It's been nearly a week
of full-blown earthquakes nationwide.
Not just here in Metro Manila, but it's been Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao.
And even over at ET's country, Taiwan.
Yeah. Let's just say the Pacific Ring of Fire has been active.
Doing its thing.
It's been pretty active lately. And our countries are sitting right on top of it.
Yeah. Oh, fails to. Whoa.
What was that?
Very scramble over there. Oh, nice. Uses the 5D for an anti-air.
Making good use of it.
He also had confirm to an ender and goes for.
He doesn't have the meter for something big and flashy, but that'll do.
He's still alive and well. Gets
air
caught
blow
with
back.
Ooh, sneaky.
Just gets.
Oh my gosh, Daddy's awoke. He's awakened the Daddy.
ET taking the first game against Gore Values and his team of grapplers. We didn't get to see Antonov, aka the more that you watch wrestling, the more that Triple H ends up looking like Antonov. Or is it the other way around? Because then again, when KOF 14 first came out, all of us kept on saying that, hey, Antonov looks a lot like Triple H.
Wow. Also, Ash just went on to go rebound. Yeah,
just going straight into it. Plus, I'm also really happy. I'm also relieved that it's not my PS4 that we're using for this setup, especially with the way that I configured the text for this stage.
Oh, of course.
It's a long story. We'll save that for another time. But just to be sure, at least the text on this was reset.
It's the default.
Yes.
Very safe.
I'm actually happy that this little feature is in there where you can customize the text on the little ticker. You just kind of have to be careful that you need to reset it before it gets used in a tournament.
If you're gonna lend your unit, you better check the text first.
Yeah, don't be like me.
I bet you didn't change yours.
Okay, just for a little bit of context, it's a reference to an anime.
Yeah.
But something that I probably would like to just keep off stream instead.
All right, very good work for Ash with his hind.
Very commanding round with his hind. That's the kind of momentum he'll want to keep up.
Not here, Billy.
What? That's the kind of momentum he'll want.
Hind. The funds. Okay, there we go.
I wasn't going for it.
I defaulted to you doing it.
Anyway,
there we go. Hind doing the job that he's supposed to do. Aside from being a butler,
is Ash making the adjustments? Kind of looks like it. He does, however, have to deal with this diamond.
ET accordingly punishing the dive kick with a reversal command throw. And Shanae, let's hope Ash is able to work his way. We want to see Antonov. Okay, there. Oh no. Okay, still. Okay, still gets caught. So many things happening at once. Oh my gosh, that was very dangerous.
Confirm to the activation. Could have led to so much more.
Oh, whoa.
Okay, now just making use of the air blowback into air dash.
Still get caught. Playing safe. Oh no! Confirms.
Shanae, of course, with a.
This is good.
Shanae, of course, with the command air dash, already making KOF more anime than it already is, because as it is,
it's already anime to begin with.
It's already pretty anime, and you just decided to make it more anime by giving an air dasher.
We even have a girl who's the dive kick character.
Yeah, who basically
He's literally flying all over the screen.
who lives off of dive kicks. We do have Sugar Daddy versus Poppable Peter now.
This is going to be a very high level match, I believe.
Gonna be something. It is going to be, as a lot of people would put it, a slobber knocker because two very, very aggressive players are going up against each other. Is he gonna put Vanessa on point?
Asking the right questions. Oh no, it's Clark. It's Clark. If this is game. Okay,
I'm seeing it's button checks. All right, here we go. Just making sure everything is in order.
The confirm button mix-ups. Thanks to the PS4 update.
Where, of course, it's not out in every country.
Oh yeah,
in every
Asia,
territory.
Right?
At least here in Asia. They're giving us the option to turn our PS4s into American PS4s by switching around the circle and X buttons.
Okay.
For a while, I got used to, let's say, the PS1, PS2 era. That's where X was my confirmed button. But since PS3 came out, PSP, and everything else after that,
once you get the Asian unit,
yeah, I've gotten used to the notion of having my confirm button on circle.
So here you have the capability to mix everyone up by overriding the system.
Thanks for that little. It may seem like a throwaway option at first, but I'm just glad that it's in there.
It's in there.
Some people are definitely going to find that handy. All right, so Sugar Daddy.
Oh, verse. I
think the names are mixed up.
Yeah. I think it's switched up.
Yeah, because Poppable Peter, of course, rocking the Iori, and of course Vanessa's on Sugar Daddy's side.
Yeah. So for now, don't mind the switch. Okay, there we go.
There we go.
Thank you very much.
That was lightning fast. Yes. All right, here we go. King on point for Poppable Peter. Going right at it. Of course, Maxima has tools to deal with projectiles. Ooh, wow. Basically, Vapor Cannon all day long to deal with him.
Okay. Oh, fails to go up with a punch.
All right. Poppable Peter sort of putting himself in the corner.
Oh,
and
wow.
now Sugar Daddy driving him back in there.
Good damage, too.
All right.
Gets a hit.
Full screen. Either one will want to just get in there to get most of their damage off.
Okay, punishes the rollout. Okay. King on. Oh! Going for a chip.
Not quite enough. He's vapor cannoning all of King's projectiles.
He's creating a wall for himself.
Even in the air.
This guy is very used to fighting zoners, as I can see.
Now it's time to go up against the rushdown character. Stops the Brekka.
Oh wow! Okay,
counter hit.
Oh my gosh! Utilization of the auto guard.
I see counter wires are still very much present. You land a counter hit with certain moves, you get wall bounce.
Yeah. You get transported back to the wall. And Maxima's still in there versus Iori.
Of course, Poppable Peter's anchor character of choice has been serving him well in today's run.
Definitely, Iori could make a reverse OCV, especially with all that meter. But as it's going right now,
having a hard time getting past Sugar Daddy's Maxima.
Oof. Okay. Oh my gosh.
Coast to coast.
And goes for air.
And that is the game. Sugar Daddy takes the first one.
I think Peter should switch, maybe? Maybe we'll see another love heart, maybe?
We might. That is a huge possibility right now.
Okay, remember that.
He'll want to find a way to deal with
So far, zoning is not working for him.
With Maxima.
Yeah, there we go. Love Heart.
Putting Love Heart right in the middle. Of course, still keeping Iori as his
Okay,
anchor.
goes for Verse at first. Verse also one of the strong high damage output point characters in this game, in this version of the game. So let's see if Peter knows the matchup. Okay, there we go. First hit goes to Peter.
Alright. Peter trying to get in there, just trying to keep Sugar Daddy in the corner.
Ooh. Stops the Recta. Oh wow! That in a hit.
Doesn't mind taking a bit of damage as long as he keeps Sugar Daddy in the corner.
Mature is doing her job.
Rekkas, more Rekkas from Peter.
No, he's back at the corner. Very dangerous.
Not a place.
Might be a stray command throw. Okay, jumps away from it. There we go. See
That's
the deal.
That command throw really scary because once you're caught in it,
yeah, you'll just watch your character float with all the desperation there.
yeah, they can basically have their way with you once you get caught in that, and nobody ever wants to be caught in that kind of position.
We are back to problem number 1.
Maxima.
And okay, Sugar Daddy fails to connect with the max mode combo.
Just unloading and whiffing all of those EX Vapor Cannons, hoping to land something. He does have 3 stocks to work with.
Okay, so far it's been a very great start for Peter with Mature.
Putting him into yellow health. One more mix-up will do it.
Ooh, way to confirm. And wow.
Vapor Cannon to the face.
Successfully eliminates Mature, but Mature has done her job. And let's see if Peter's MVP earlier in this match is gonna do him good.
Okay.
Wow, well placed button right. Oh wow, will this hit? Okay, just too far.
Nope. Tried to go for it, not quite there.
He had the meter, I guess that was an okay gamble maybe. Didn't pay off though, and nice. 2C.
Peter's Love Heart will be at full health in the next round.
And no meter used. Not much meter used in the last
Barely
round.
any. You might even say that he gained some meter.
Yeah. So at least now we see Vanessa.
That's going to be a completely different story. I'm not quite
Finds it
familiar
smart.
with
Okay, gets a good rollout.
into the super. Not quite familiar with the Vanessa Love Heart matchup. Though I can see how Sugar Daddy might have a bit of trouble here.
There we go.
Considering Love Heart's reach. But hey, he's making it work. Continuing the combo.
Still working on it. And goes, okay,
probably
successfully blocks the low.
Probably he's working on the stun. That is
it. Right.
And that is the round.
So Vanessa will get around 80% of life back.
If not 90.
If not 90.
And still has a decent amount of meter to work from. Yes, 2 stocks full. Of course, Peter
has full meter.
Resources.
He
Air
has
blowback. Tries to get in there.
You don't know what? Okay, there we go.
Punishes the uppercut. Beautiful punish for Peter. Gonna go into the super desperation move. Doing a ton of damage right there.
Alright, goes for an uppercut and blocks the...
Tries to cross under. Goes into max mode. Here we go.
This is gonna hurt.
Goes for another activation.
Very, very well-timed activation right there. The
Close to the stun.
Oh, wow!
He gets it! He gets
the stun!
Another activation. Keeps the combo going.
My gosh, 56 hits!
Just drops it, but hey.
Very, very good showcase, Vanessa players.
That was
okay, there we go. This is for
right there.
Peter.
Ends with the climax DM.
But still, man, that was very, very beautiful.
Good showing. Crowd around here,
Yeah,
of course.
the crowd is very pleased.
Pretty hyped. Adrian is actually signaling at me. Like, did you see that, Billy? Did you see that?
Did you see that? Were your eyes glued to the screen? Oh, K-Dash. He means business now. Oh, Leona.
Okay.
This I like.
This is business.
This I
is
like.
Okay, completely different lineup. Not he didn't just switch out one or two characters. That is just
all three characters were switched.
Now, normally in KOF or let's say other games where you have to deal with multiple characters, of course, normally when you see someone switch out, okay, maybe I'll just switch these, maybe one or two characters, but it's a rare instance to see a completely different lineup.
Completely different team.
And then if you see your opponent do that, it kind of throws you off a bit because you already sort of know how to deal with some of the characters, but having to suddenly switch your mindset to a completely different lineup is
it's a hard thing to deal with.
But hey, that's the mark of a really good player. If like, okay, I don't mind your lineup switch, I am still going to destroy you.
And so far, Peter is still fighting.
Pretty much unfazed by that.
Okay.
Sugar Daddy's kill, having already
there we go.
Having already dealt a ton of damage, now taking out Mature.
I think Sugar Daddy's tactic for this one is very, very beneficial for him. It's gonna take Peter a while to download these three characters again.
To adjust.
And he does not have, he cannot afford any more mistakes.
This is the last one for both of them. Okay, Peter, of course, with the meter to work with.
Step on him. Ooh, wow, that was a meaty 2C.
So wanted to go for it. If that landed, that could have been the round. Okay, still fishing for hits.
Oh, wow. Got caught with a second hit.
Oh,
wow, cross up, but fails to connect. And he blocks the instant overhead.
That jumping 2C.
After max mode, that's... Oh, wow! Still.
The trajectory on that!
That was so anime. But still,
breaking several different laws of physics
were broken in that one sequence. But Peter was still unfazed.
Okay, switching over to Leona now.
Oh, wow, nice confirm.
Into the activation.
Damage. Delicious.
Look at all that red. Barely any on Leona.
Okay, but Peter still has all the meter to work with. Ooh, whoa, big whiff.
Still very much in this game. Is he going to spend it through love, or is he going to save it for Iori? At this point, I'm still a believer, or I'm in the camp of doing as much damage as you can instead of saving it for the next character. Especially like, KOF 14 hands out meter like candy.
Especially now that the time has run out. Okay, burn all that meter, please. Oh, does not step.
Do as much as you can.
Oh, punished with the 2C was punished. Big
nice
whiff.
jump in right there.
Okay. Back to maybe 80% life.
All right. Down to Peter's down to his last character. However, he does have meter to work with.
But solid confirm from Sugar Daddy. Dealing damage. Almost half life. Ooh, no punish.
That crouching C from Iori, of course, hasn't changed all that much through the years. That's still pretty much the same move.
Oh, I think that was a misinput for Sugar Daddy. Oh, wow, micro walks. Right.
Tries to keep Sugar Daddy in the corner, but nope, but to no avail.
Guard cancel. Okay, there we go. Please end it.
And he's going to go for it.
Yeah.
He does.
Very economical. Still saves 3 meter for the next match. But K-Dash, we haven't seen Sugar Daddy's K-Dash.
Timer is halfway through. Probably still a substantial amount of life gain.
Oh, still below half. Still workable.
He's got 3 stocks to work with.
Oh,
so,
my. Doesn't.
Oh, that
Here, this might be it. This might. Oh,
that neutral hop into a jumping
that
C.
is just beautiful. Oh no! Gets caught with a low kick. Unfortunately, Probable Peter drops from the winner's side. Still alive.
We'll still see more of him. We'll still see more of him.
And Sugar Daddy advances very, very with a showmanship. Great showmanship.
You kind of knew that was going to be the game once you saw that beautiful, just short neutral hop into a jumping C. And
Yeah,
just
I believe that was the end of that match.
really cool sequence right there. Of course, hats off to Probable Peter too for very respectable showing in this particular game. He's not out yet, of course, because he's on the loser side. Still got a chance to redeem himself. He does, however, have to fight twice as hard.
Twice as hard versus these hard hitters like E.T. and Sugar Daddy.
All of these, and especially everyone else who got knocked into losers, they're just as hungry. They'll want to get out of that too. Lots to work with.
We don't have the challenge here, so it's going to be a surprise for us to see who's going to be.
Yeah, I need to check out the brackets pretty soon. However, of course, tell your friends about this Neo Geo World Tour, and yeah, thanks to SNK for throwing their support. If you've seen the tweet that I think the official account put out sometime earlier last week, the esports support program.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Which has been going on for quite a while now. Is going to continue well into 2020.
It's a good sign for SNK and all fans of SNK games. Every game, even the legacy games, they are going to support it. So just give them a ring once you have a tournament for SNK games, and you'll get your support. Especially
since let me see. Yeah, the camera's been knocked off center a bit. This way. There we go.
More.
There we go.
Yeah, okay.
We're good. That's it. That's nice.
Nice.
Especially with Samurai Showdown coming out pretty soon.
I'm pretty hyped for that game.
Late June.
That's virtually.
It's basically as much as we try to refrain from condensing an entire game's experience into one sentence because we believe in nuance, but it just still rings true to this day, especially with the footage that I'm watching. Samurai Showdown, and I'm glad that it kept that concept. Touch a button and you're dead.
Yeah, it's basically full on footsies.
Yes,
you can't get any rawer than that.
It's a game of patience.
You can't just go willy-nilly mashing buttons.
It rewards you for that. And especially, being a weapons-based fighter, they're trying to really give you that kind of vibe. Your moves get blocked. Of course, you're going to flinch real hard. You're going to stagger. You're going to get recoil, which is one of the big features of that game, recoil. Even in the older ones, your slashes get blocked, and your character there's greater block stun on your character than on the person who was blocking. There is virtually no plus frames for most moves in Samurai Showdown, so you commit to every move. You have to commit to every move, and you have to play smart. That's basically it. And patiently, I think moving forward into Samurai Showdown, yes, patience is a huge factor. Yeah, definitely. And we have North Mall team kill match. Is this game? I think this is game. I believe so. We got Probable Peter on one side, just so easy to identify thanks to the man bun and the yellow shirt. Yes. Versus NM with what was it? Rafnarelli. It's Rafnarelli. Yeah, not quite part of North Mall. Oh, Force of Will. It is Force of Will. Oh yeah, it's Force of Will. Yeah. Okay, so he's got Alice, Shune, and Hein on his side, and of course Peter with King, Mature, and Fiori. One of his earlier lineups. We've seen this lineup in action already. So they are at it. This is the first time we've seen Force of Will on stream, so this is going to be exciting. And wait, is the score really 1-1? Yeah, it's already 1-1. Maybe you can reset to 0. Yeah, because I
Yeah,
believe
this is just
yeah, they just
started.
started.
Okay,
First round going to Force of Will.
very
Moving along course, here comes Mature with 4 stocks. Well, 4 meters,
4 meters.
and 3 stocks to work with.
Ooh, wow.
Goes for the Rekka.
Goes for the Rekka.
And another one.
He continues the Rekka anyway.
Drops a super though.
Alright, okay. There we go. Confirmed.
And the way that Peter's been playing, he drops one thing, okay, I'll just continue and go on to the next one.
And it's
Barely any breathing room.
it's a hallmark to the classic Filipino reset. It's not a drop, it's a reset.
Yes, we don't believe in
Yeah,
drops.
there is
Everything
no-
is a reset.
There is no dropping in this country, only resets. Ooh, gets caught by the projectile. Ooh, wow. Nice
Gets
confirm.
clipped into the confirm.
Shune's air dash might play a very good role in this matchup.
And a huge part of how KOF 14 works is, yes, you will be getting most of your maximum activation from stray hits, and you need to be able to identify them.
You need to be able to confirm those stray hits. And
And-
just like this one, Peter.
A lot of quick reactions and situational awareness. Because, yeah, you also need to be aware, or at least you need to know how much meter you have, or how much meter you have at that particular point.
Oh, yeah.
And
So-
then it's just decisions on top of decisions on top of decisions from that
you need
point.
to make snap decisions on what kind of combo to make it optimal at that particular moment. And these players are doing it, which is a hallmark to their skill as KOF players. Now we
Alright.
see Hein.
Force of Will saving the meter for the next one. And he's going right into it. Is this going to kill?
Probably not.
Not quite. One more.
Okay, goes for an Abare 2A. I respect that.
That is how we wake up here in the Philippines.
We wake up knocking. Very slow pace. Everyone playing it safe. Ooh, finding smart.
Nice jump
perfect
in.
jump in from Force of Will.
Just immaculately timed.
Look at that name though. That's so elegant. Force of Will.
And he is demonstrating a
His
force of will.
Yes, definitely.
All right, Papa Peter down to his Iori.
Ooh, wow, raw max mode.
Wants more EXs.
Goes for the spinner Rooney.
Goes for it again.
And finds his confirm. Oh wow, ends the combo abruptly.
Yeah. Uncharacteristically early. Uncharacteristically early for Papa Peter. But hey,
Wow.
maybe save it for that one last push.
That special move is so oppressive. Oh,
Goes for it.
anti-air climax.
And it kills. Papa Peter getting the first game here in the
climax.
losers bracket.
So far, I think it's member select. Really?
Are we going for member select? Okay, Force of
go.
Will is going for it. Who we got?
Who we changing? Is he gonna change everyone?
Okay, I think we still might see a Shune. Yeah,
Okay,
Shune's
Shune.
still in there. He's considering
Still-
Shune. Okay. Al is still
Alice.
in there.
Shune's
still in there.
Okay, he just needed breathing room.
Yeah. That's pretty much the equivalent of calling a timeout in basketball.
It's allowed. It is allowed.
All right, same lineup
lineup.
as earlier. Second game out of this best of 3 series. Let's see if that little break.
The breeder could do him wonder.
Always get your bearings in between games. If you want to go right back into it, that's a that's a valid option too. You want to ride that momentum.
I think previously Alice was the winner in this match. So this is kind of a big adjustment, I guess.
On Peter's
On Peter's,
part.
behalf.
Okay, Force of Will getting some offense going. Tries to get in there.
Ooh, right.
Gets the blowback. Of course, blowbacks here in a 14 just send you straight at the wall. It's not exactly a bounce, it's more of a wall slump.
They're just gonna slam you to the other end of the camera.
Yes. And then, yes, you're...
Oh, he committed. This is going to be a big punish.
If you're close enough, you can follow that up.
Right. Things are looking bad for Force of Will. Will his Force of Will actually see this match
Pretty
through?
good defense so far on Force of Will's part. Nice series of blocks right there.
Still
And thanks to that, he's still staying alive.
Gets
However,
anti-air 2C.
that trade in Peter's favor.
He's not gonna get much life left anyway. But let's see if Shune is able to do significant damage or take out King.
Favorable situation for Force of Will, because he'll want to get Peter's King out of the way as early as he can.
Perfect anti-air from Peter.
Trying to get in with the air dash, is not finding a lot out of it.
Ooh, still gets anti-air.
All right, nice block so far from Force of Will. Guard cancel blowback.
Oh no, fails to connect. Fortunately.
This is the activation. Well, he gets the activation.
Oh wow.
What he didn't nail was the follow-up.
Yeah.
But that's not much of an issue right now.
He still had to, he was still able to use the max mode there.
Yes. Made use of it.
Mature.
Still nice amount of health regain there. So
no meter though, but still. Meter is easy to game this game. Wow!
Just goes for it.
He saw the whiff and was able to cancel to the super.
That's the kind of situational awareness you'll
very,
need if you want to
aware.
make it far. And if this is the kind of game that you want to play, which requires that kind of thinking, then you'll be right at home in KOF.
That's the game for you. Hit confirms.
Hit confirms all day long.
Oh no!
Force of Will failing to capitalize on that.
He had the opportunity to go for a low kick punish there, I think. Unfortunately, he was not able to follow through.
Pine on anchor. Something that I will admit is something that you don't see every day.
Yeah. At least here in the Philippines.
Normally you would have Hein on point because he can do decent damage just off of 1 or 2 meters.
I guess he wants the max mode capability. Hein, oh wow. Combo. Oh, there we go. There we see the grime. The Hein setup.
That's what I meant by Hein being able to do so much damage with just one stock.
But still, he's now back at the defense. Corner.
Of course, keep in mind that Force of Will still has Peter's Iori to contend with, and he wants to end it as early as he can. He'll get some life back.
Maybe 2 chunks of the life bar.
I'm glad it's divided into 10 segments, so it's easy to tell which percentage.
Oh, just
you have
one.
Left. Okay, 60% is good.
Still has meter to work with, but Peter has to confirm. And goes for the climax. I don't think this will kill.
It hasn't.
Not barely.
It hasn't.
Okay, blowback ender.
I'm looking at both players now, just having a good laugh out of it.
Normal.
Of course.
Pop-up Peter taking the win for this loser's top 16 match.
These two players, of course, no strangers
to each other. They're basically playing casuals right now.
Yeah. Despite what you just saw being a tournament match, this is very much casual level for them.
Yeah. And if you see the setup, it's just a couch.
Yeah, it's a very homey setup.
Very, very homey.
I mean, even right up front, you're already seeing water bottles, soda cans, and such. It is
all you need are chips.
It is not intentional, but the way that things are going, yeah, it is more or less becoming like an accurate depiction of a Friday night here in Manila at someone's house.
It's a very inviting atmosphere, so if you're just strolling around at the
How do
mall.
we make it more Filipino? Well, you can put up a replica of the Last Supper right on top of the TV, or maybe a giant spoon and fork.
And maybe
Some religious or some Catholic iconography, because we are indeed a Catholic country.
this is
That's just our culture right here.
maximum Filipino here right now.
You want to go full Pinoy on this one?
If you want to go full Pinoy in this setup, you know what you should do? Put KOF 2K2 here.
Yeah, that's
That would make it full on Pinoy.
yes. 2K2 definitely one of the most beloved, if not the most beloved, entry in the
KOF
series
game in
here.
the Philippines.
If you happen to chance upon, and I know that arcades aren't really that big of a thing, but there are some pockets of arcades still remaining here.
In Metro
Chances
Manila.
are you will still find KOF 2002.
2K2. It's the classic. It's the staple for arcades here.
And given our history of of how easy it was for us to acquire like Neo Geo games, given that we're, I would say, pretty close to Japan, and it's just easy to bring those in here. Back in its heyday, for every row of cabinets, there's always a KOF.
Yeah, definitely there's one KOF game along those rows. Probably
course.
multiple KOFs even, because
Yeah.
sometimes I see SVC Chaos next to Neo Geo Battle Coliseum.
At one point, I would like to believe, probably late 2000s, there came a point where I think at least in one of the malls up north, SM North,
SM North.
yeah, that had a really
Yeah, Quantum there.
had a really neat arcade. At one point, you got like 5 different iterations of KOF. So
KOF.
it was a smorgasbord, basically.
Choose. You're free to choose. It's a buffet of KOF. And now we have the match. And M Tonton versus Coconut on loser's top 16.
Coconut, Rocket Hider.
I think this is Tonton's first time on stream today. Of course, we saw Coconut earlier.
Tonton, no stranger to tournaments either, because the North Mall boys always roll together.
One of the top players.
Okay. And up next, we have Tonton and the Coconut.
And the winner for this match is going to face
Gore Values.
Gore Values.
And Bobbable Peter. Bobbable Peter way later on in loser's side. Okay. And we are, of course, going to move along until we reach our top 3. Our top 3, by the way, happening tomorrow on the main stage. It is going to be hype.
It's going to be hype, definitely. It's going to happen around the afternoon, so please do stick around tomorrow.
If you happen to be here in Manila and you're watching this at home, yeah, drop by.
Yeah, feel free. It's free admission
This
to
is a
get
free
here
event.
in the PGF Summer Assembly.
Come by this particular part of the venue, play some KOF for free.
There's even freebies.
Yeah.
These, you see the fans earlier, they were freebies from from SNK.
Throwing in their support.
Ooh, yeah, there we go. Confirmed with Chin. First Chin I've seen today.
Making, well, I wouldn't say short work, but it's a very commanding round versus Macoconut.
This is going to be basically a fair start for the round. Oh no, not fair. Meter advantage. Let's
see what Macoconut's Athena can do against Chin.
Ooh, okay.
Tries to go for the super.
Yes, roll was still active.
Okay. Mission for hits.
Footsies. There we go. One big hit for normal contact.
And just chases him down. The power of Chin. Never underestimate this old man.
The tiptoes. The tiptoes.
That's the grab.
Alright. So far, very, very commanding round for Chin.
One more hit will do it.
Yep. Will he chip it out?
Alright, Macoconut still trying to stay alive. He's got meter to work with.
Oh, it goes for low.
I spoke too soon.
Anti-air low.
And up next is the mayor of AutoGuard City,
Maxima.
rocking the blue, red, and pink.
Looks
Pretty
like
nice
a
color.
box of nerds.
Pretty cool color scheme. I haven't used it all that much. But now that I know that this exists.
Can't seem to see if Jin. Okay, there we go. He has one drink, one swig.
Right, the more drinks he gets in it, the more dangerous he becomes.
Kinda like real life. Very, very.
Chin, of course, based off of Sammy the Seed from Drunken Master.
So, any of you for fans might as well
I
pick up Chin.
I also just love how, KOF in itself is kind of a pop culture smorgasbord
Yeah.
in there. The references aren't like super outright, but if you're keen-eyed enough, like,
You'll see, that's a
I-
reference.
I see that. It's not outright. It's
see.
they're a little more subtle with it.
You'll just nod accordingly when you see him.
All right, here comes
From the shadows.
Macoconut's Hyder on deck, on point. Of course, really good range on his normals.
First point goes to Tonto.
All right, we need that score updated.
Okay, that's very, very solid confirm right there.
Nice confirm right there. Goes
cross up.
right for it.
Ooh, wow, the limbs.
So there was also a slight bit of a stare down right there for a second. And given the pace of this game, 1 second of inactivity feels like
Forever.
That's how anime it gets here.
Ooh, okay.
When you see both characters not moving and trying to make a decision,
you know there's some high-level mental mind game going on.
I love that little flourish in her throw, that little finger wag.
Ooh.
Adds so much
Maybe
personality.
He was thrown off by the delay on that EX projectile.
And I particularly dread projectiles like that where they change speeds midway.
It's very jarring.
Yeah. Projectiles with acceleration.
Why is there physics here? And just like that.
As opposed to your one speed.
You just know how to deal with one single speed projectile.
And in games that aren't even KOF, when they show up in other 2D games, either slow projectiles that suddenly go fast or projectiles with variable speeds, they're always really tricky to deal with.
Really gonna throw you off the pace of the game. Oh wow, goes for a reset.
And I do know some players or some friends of mine that once they find a character with that kind of projectile, they will usually gravitate towards it.
This is me.
I need this tool.
So far, there's big support going on for Macoconut. Let's see if the Spirit Ball support is going to do him good.
Yes.
Ooh,
Cheers.
big confirm into
Goes
the laser.
right into it. Face full of beam. All right, gets more drinks in.
Oof, goes for an empty low and he gets his hit.
Confirms into
Goes
the
for a
super.
big damage. And the reset goes for a low, rolls out.
There are no drops here in the Philippines, only resets.
Only reset. Oh, there we go. Big cross up.
That's a good motivational poster. No drops, only resets. I just want to hang that above my TV, above my monitor.
I also subscribe to that belief, so I buy 10. Frame it all over my room.
I need to look for a good print provider. You know, get those wholesale.
Motivational posters. And with that, we have NM Tonton eliminating Macoconut.
Macoconut had a good run today.
And I believe it's going to be directly Ash heading on to the stream.
All right, Gore Values is up next.
JV Gore Values. He's up next.
Of course, Tonton and Gore Values, no strangers, because of course
they usually meet around the high parts of the tournament.
even not on tournament level, these guys just play casuals.
And even online, I think.
Anywhere there's a KOF setup, you'll know that these two are gonna go at it.
Represent KOF here in the Philippines very well.
So of course KOF 14 happening right now. We are moving along. I would say that yes, we're technically in our top 8. We're moving close, and we're moving ever closer to our top 3. That is going to happen tomorrow. We're going to have that happen on the main stage. And of course, if you are following the new Geo World Tour page, I believe that you're just going to get a notification when this goes live. So yeah, that should be pretty easy. And of course, if you happen to be, I guess, a good chunk of the Filipinos watching this and you're here or somewhere near Mall of Asia, might as well watch it live.
Watch it live. Drop on by. We have a huge screen right at the stage.
A really pretty stage. And shout-outs to the organizers of Pinoy Gaming Festival, Goliath Concepts.
Shout-outs also to Playbook Esports hosting other games over yonder there.
It's a group effort.
Yeah, group effort, definitely. And love from the community.
And yeah, I'm just glad that this event took place in late April and not early April.
Because early April in the Philippines,
we would have been cooked.
Slow cooked.
But going right into the match, of course, Gore Values rocking the Nelson. It is going to be mix-up city all day long if you're not aware of how Nelson works.
We were not able to see Gore Values Nelson shine earlier because he was fighting E.T.
Had to take a different approach in order to survive. This time...
Oh my gosh, punish! Oh no, fails to go with the punish. Here we go.
Only gets one hit into the super.
Mix up. Okay, gets a trade in. We're gonna see more Nelson up in the next match.
Okay. Shin is up next.
I wonder if Chin's hurt box would be playing a factor versus Nelson.
Of course, slightly one of the smaller characters in the game. I think he's second smallest next to Choi. So let's see if that's going to play a factor.
Oh, goes for the EX cross-up roll. Ah, okay, let's capitalize with the mix.
Sneaky old man.
Okay, gets the command throw in.
Oh, nice overhead.
Overhead. So far, Ash is bobbing and weaving versus Chin. Oh, Brock's the cross.
Not done with a life lead though.
Oh,
I spoke too soon.
Gets a reset. Oh no!
Not much coming after that.
That drop. That was not a drop. That was a setup. As we say, there are no drops in this country.
Only resets.
Only resets.
All right, Tonton's Iori, whom we haven't seen much of.
We haven't seen yet because Chin was doing most of cleaning up in the previous round. In the previous match.
Tonton's been able to close off his sets using Chin.
Now we're going to see JAV Gore Values Hein again.
Right? Going at it.
Okay, dive kick. Okay, perfectly places him below Iori.
Got 2 stocks to work with. Air blowback.
Ooh, goes for an overhead. And no, fails to confirm with the max mode.
Overhead into dive kick.
And 5D gets his mark.
Going to hurt. Okay. Tonton on the verge of getting 2 stocks to work with.
Playing safe.
Alright, just trying to create some breathing room.
Oh no, gets tagged with a low kick.
And just like that, like we always say with KOF, stray hits, man, stray hits.
It's the stray hits, the conversion that matters in this game. Hit confirm city. And
yeah, you need to be aware. Like it's always the lights. It's always the lights that you need to be aware of.
You need to convert those lights into big damage.
Like you land a jab, and if you're aware enough from that jab that you can just go right into bigger damage and just really pile it on, especially in the later rounds when you get more and more meter to work with.
which is why the system of KOF in general is very elegant. The comeback factor is just naturally built into it, which is very nice design.
It's not really a mechanic. It's more of a feature that's just been there since
forever, and it's been. You really don't need to change it that much because it's already good on its own. And now we're seeing very significant damage from Tonton's mature. He's carefully taking out Nelson fairly convincingly.
Yeah, complete opposite of what we saw in the previous game where Nelson was pretty much cleaning house.
Here we get to see Hines.
And then, of course, Hines sweeping up.
There we go. There he confirms.
Goes right into it.
Oh, the damage.
Tonton with about 30, 20. Actually, I'm speaking too soon. Reverse commentator's curse, I'd say.
Been doing it since. Oh, whoa. That's the first time I've seen.
Surprise!
Ash use that.
Surprise!
Command throw.
You've been conditioned into thinking that, okay, he's probably not going to ever use this move, but he busts it out, catches you by surprise.
I think he might have been saving it up for the final, but he thought he had to use it.
That is so anime. Like, I've been saving this move for the final.
This is my trump card.
But I have no choice but to use it now.
And it effectively eliminated him.
Yeah, that got him around. Now he has to deal with Tonton's Chin, who of course has been a pain in the neck for a lot of Gore Values characters.
Okay, he just did it. Oh wow, that jumping kick.
Bit of a trade there. Of course, Gore Values trying to keep the pressure on.
Perfect blocks on the cross up. No, okay, never mind.
Oh, goes for it. Just using
he catches the jump out from Chin
as an anti-air of sorts. I think Chin's hurt box is messing with that that overhead to dive kick.
Yeah.
There's not much hurt box to actually
hit with. Okay.
Goes into the super.
What's the reset? Okay. No.
That's the reset.
That's the reset. He's just resetting to neutral.
Okay, one.
Oh wow! Just goes for the dive kick and Chin with no answer. Maybe he should have just rolled.
So we are down to Tonton's Iori. Gore Values now at about 50% health with Hein.
Fails to connect with two low kicks.
And of course, you want to still do as much damage as you can, not simply just give up a round just because your character's at low health.
He needs to work.
You want to soften him up for the next two.
Okay. He's gonna get not really perfect health, but
close to it.
Close to it.
All right, down to their last characters. Let's see if Tonton's gonna be able to put himself on the board for this set, and he does need it if he wants to stay alive.
Okay, back up.
All right. Guard cancel blowback. Trying to put Tonton in the corner. Okay, and we are back to neutral.
Guys, playing very safely. Ooh,
gets the confirmation into activation. Nice little combo.
Oh no, he hesitated.
And
now Tonton was able to capitalize on that hesitation
with his own answer.
Look at that.
Doesn't quite put Gore Values into yellow health just yet, but hey, one more combo could do it.
So anime right now, both in max mode.
And of course, two of the most anime-looking characters in the roster.
They're definitely looking the part.
It couldn't get any more appropriate. One more hit could do it.
11 seconds.
Gore Values.
Oh, just do it with the rush punch. And Gore Values wins this top 16 match on the loser side.
All right, who we got next? Okay. It is Gore Values and Poppable Peter.
Oh my gosh. The North Mall Gauntlet on JAV.
Yes. Let's call it that. The North Mall Gauntlet.
He's going to climb it up. It's not going to be an easy feat for JAV.
And of course, both these guys already. Wait, are we still on winner side, loser side?
I think loser side.
All right, so yes, whoever loses this
is going to go home.
is gonna have to go home, but not literally immediately. Of course, we got more action happening all the way until we reach our top 3. Then that's happening tomorrow on stage.
And of course, there's still casuals on the side. So
yes, if you want to play a little more KOF, feel free to do so.
Of course, we are at the Geo World Tour 2.
So thanks to SNK for all their support. We got KOF 14 happening right now. We just concluded KOF 98. That in itself was hype.
Yes, definitely hype.
Also a testament to just how good KOF 98 really is. That 20 plus years later, it is still rocking as a game.
Oh,
and
is this already game?
Yeah. Looks like we are indeed underway. We have King on point for Poppable Peter, and of course Nelson for Gore Values. Gore Values with a comfortable life lead. Of course, this is KOF. That could melt away in a heartbeat.
As long as anyone has meter, they can deal damage. Ooh, wow! Sneaky command throw.
Just goes for it.
With a command dash. Ooh. Okay.
Good defense so far on Poppable Peter's part.
Oh wow, Abate's out. And beats the blowback.
With the air-to-air. And up next, Mature for Poppable Peter. Peter will definitely want to deal with that Nelson as early as he can. Take him out of the equation.
So far as we've seen with Peter's play, Mature is definitely one of his best characters, aside from Loveheart. If anyone can take out Nelson, it's going to be Mature. Wow, that hit.
Or, Gore Values could just straight up force Peter into the Loveheart switch.
Oh wow, nice reversal right there.
Just goes into it.
It's a super. Very good situational awareness.
Not quite gonna kill, but he's close to it.
Oh, sneaks in an overhead. Ah, what happened there? Maybe
wake up jabs.
Missed input from Gore Values.
And moving along. We got Hein on deck now.
Even on the meter side.
Alright. Gore Values with a life lead now. A lot of resetting to neutral between these two.
And very safe. Okay, there we go. Good combo. The classic.
Just what I was about to say that, yeah, nobody wants to go fully into it.
The reverse curse.
Yeah. Gore Values just jumps right into it, starting off with the overhead into dive kick.
Right. Raw max mode activation. No dice.
And Peter is down to his Iori. Of course, 5 stocks to work with, or 5...
just one button, he can confirm into big damage like that. Just like, okay, never mind.
Now that is a straight up commentator's curse.
That was a commentator's curse right there. And oh wow,
nice dive kick.
And gets another reset for that matter.
Of course, just go straight into the activation, but with no surplus meter to go into a super.
Okay, there we go. Combo.
So we'll just have to make do with what he has.
Nice Abate. Ooh, this is looking
okay. Peter's gonna have to work a little harder. Of course, he still has Shunei to contend with.
Right, gets his hit.
Goes right into super.
I think he should kill.
He needs to soon if he wants to gain enough life back to deal with Shunei.
It's already 20 seconds on the clock, and this is just gonna heal about 1 block.
That should, at most, put him at about 50% health. Even then, he does have to deal with Shun A.
Full health, 2 meter.
Here we go. Both their anchor characters.
Ooh.
All right. Gore values
Oh,
trying to
wow.
keep the pressure up.
Dodges the punch. Okay. Stuffs the air dash. Okay.
Nice backdash
Backdash
over the
on
projectile.
Ooh, wow.
Okay. Not much out of that activation.
Still though, he still has meter to work with. Oh no! Okay, another blow. Oh, goes for the chip.
And he gets it. First game going to Gore values.
Gore values.
This one definitely felt like one of the longer matches we've seen today because of the skill level between these two.
These guys are playing neutral a lot of the time. Testament to how carefully they want to go about with the match because they respect their opponents. They know that the opponent can deal as much damage as they could in any given moment.
One slip up, and if, of course, your opponent is of that level to recognize a stray hit and then convert from it, you're toast.
That demands respect in this game.
All right, lots of backing off.
Okay.
They know what they're up against.
And goes for a low. Still gets. Oh, wow.
Gore values trying to do something with the cross on this.
Oh, gets locked.
All right.
Oh no, that was a very late match for cancellation.
Indeed, it was.
He was trying to do the command dash command throw.
Still pretty even in terms of life.
And one big hit from Nelson.
Another neutral hop.
Not enough to kill
C.
though. Cheese. It's going to be cheese. Oh, it's going to be hard to cheese with Nelson though.
These neutral hops have been so good. As we also witnessed with Sugar Daddy earlier.
There we go. There's the tap. No.
17 seconds left on the clock. That's not going to be a lot of life regain, but it's life regain nonetheless.
Okay. 4 meter to work with King. This is going to be good.
On secondary, normally you would see King on point for Poppable Peter. However, he is trying to change things up, considering that he does know that he's up against Gore values here.
Gets tagged. No combo there.
All right.
Look at the footsies in this match.
This neutral.
Ooh, guard crush. Very that is very peculiar coming from King.
Not exactly a character you'd expect to be
deal a guard crush situation.
Of course, everyone can put everyone else in guard crush. There are just some characters that are better at it.
Nelson being one of those who are better at it.
And now, yeah, he got guard crushed into oblivion.
Okay,
all right.
Good, confirmed by Peter.
Going right into it. That is over 50% damage.
Okay,
full combo coming from Peter.
Oh, wow. He was able to punish that roll. Very nice presence of mind by Peter.
Lots of getting lots of mileage out of those tornado kicks. Those well-timed
tornado kicks. Even during the whiff of the 5D, he was able to cancel the whiff tornado kick.
Now, of course, Gore values down to Shun A. But with full meter, all 5 burning and ready to go.
Definitely don't count him out.
And Shun A.
Ooh, wow. Just barely ducks that 5C.
Definitely a lot scarier when he has meter to work with. He burns it. Goes right into it.
About 75%. And here's another.
That jumping D.
He just runs up and presses the D button.
Okay.
Air dash is out of projectile range.
Trying to get in there.
Okay.
All right. King is out of the equation. Has to deal with Peter's Iori.
Will regain enough life. Okay, just barely. Gets a perfect life.
He does have more meter to work with, though. Gets a throw.
Oh, gets tagged by the low and confirms to a full combo and a reset for a low.
No drops, only resets.
Only resets, my friends. Alright, that's safe.
Of course, Shine has two moves on the ground, the fist and the claw. The claw is done by 236, or quarter circle forward. And the fist gives you a little more forward mobility. That is quarter circle back. For those joining us just now, and I'd like to believe that there's some that are really just sort of joining us out of nowhere.
Thank you for tuning in, of course.
And yeah, this is happening here at Pinoy Gaming Festival Summer Assembly. We got casual stations set up, so if you want to learn some KOF, might as well learn from the best, from some of the best.
Ash was actually able to run it back with Shune, and just utilizing Shune's good normals at that.
He's got, of course.
So, is he set for tomorrow? Maybe.
Looks like it.
He's celebrating.
Through,
that might be the case.
All right. He's earned himself a ticket.
He has the right to do pop-offs right now.
He's earned himself a ticket to the top three tomorrow. Happening on main stage.
And of course, that spells that he has a chance to fly for the Neo Geo World Tour finals, which is a very big thing for Ash, since he really wants this. He really loves KOF, and I wish him the best of luck for tomorrow.
Wishing all our players the best of luck.
Everyone.
And of course, if you want to watch this live, Mall of Asia, we still got one more day to go. And yeah, top three is going to be hype. It's going to be on that stage right there. I wish we could get a cam on it because, yeah, it does look nice. And the entire mall will be able to hear us.
Just earlier, during the 98 finals, everyone at the second floor of the mall, they were looking.
All these guard railings right here?
Yeah. If you could see the venue, guard railings, everyone was watching KOF 98.
I'm willing to bet that a lot of people who were there who were on the guard railings like, hey, I haven't seen that game in a long time.
This brings back memories, definitely.
Okay, we're already at top three. Okay. So we're done for today. Okay. So that is pretty much it. We've reached our top three.
We've done our job.
Yeah.
We can play.
Pretty much.
Yeah. So I guess we should close this out.
Yes, thank you so much to SNK for all the support.
SNK.
Of course. And more KOF 14 action happening tomorrow. It is our top three.
It's going to be very explosive.
Indeed, it will be here at the PGF Summer Assembly. And of course, my name's been 99.5 Play FM Billy.
And this is PBE Nitrate, and we are signing off.
See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.